Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am super excited to bring to you today another Transformers 1 review. This comes from Amazon.com. It's Optimus Prime slash Orion Pax. This is another Prime changer, so this is basically a mainline deluxe. This isn't Studio Series. In fact, I find it to be a much better figure than the Studio Series one we did take a look at. Now, as I said, the figure is Optimus Prime slash Orion Pax. I wonder if this is actually a form Orion Pax takes on at some point in the film, but using the Optimus Prime name because the general public would not recognize uh, the name Orion Pax. And as I said, this is much better than the Studio Series figure. Rolls fairly well. Um, you do have the plastic casters there, so um, the weapon storage is a lot easier. It's just all around a lot better. So let's just go right ahead and get into the transformation. First thing you want to do is split the legs here in the back and pop the axe out. Now, one cool thing about the Energon axe is you can actually see that this just will slot over the fist, but it does have the fingers molded on, so it'll look like it's coming out of the palm of the hand. Now, one real quick thing about the legs here is that when you're going to vehicle mode, you want to make sure you push them together enough that you hear a snap. That this joint right here, the tab and slot, snaps together. So once you have that done, this gets a little fiddly, I will admit. You want to open up the panels here, and you want to swing the leg out and around, and then this will tab into a slot right below the knee and then close that panel. Now the instructions show you doing this with both panels open at the same time. Like I said, that makes it even more fiddly, if that makes sense. And then close that up. So you have that done, and those can just hang out there. Next, what you want to do is come around to the front here. And unlike the Studio Series figure, as we all know, the hands fold away and hide very nicely. They tab here in the back, and the arms tab into the side. So you want to unpeg the forearms here and just rotate them slightly and bend them out straight. Next, what you want to do is unpeg the arms. They tab into a tab right there, and there's a little nubbin right there that goes into what'll be the shoulder. So that kind of helps it out. So you can straighten that out. Just keep things a little bit out of the way just to make things easy. Next, what you want to do is come up to the top here, flip up this panel, uh, oop, and the matrix fell out. And you'll just, oh no, actually, I think before you do that, you want to bring this up. No, I was wrong. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go. That was actually pegged in a little tightly. So just bring that up slightly, and rotate it around. It just like like pegs in to that top there. So just do it like that. Then you can flip up this section. And I was going to save this for later, but the Matrix. So maybe this is Optimus Prime, and not Orion Pax. Pegs in underneath here. There's a post, and just unfortunately it does like to pop out, so just get it up in there. But once it's in there, if you don't smack your hand into it, it should stay. Once you have all that done, you can then come into the side here and bring up the leg section, just like that. Fold it forward, uh, bring this panel back and down. That will sit on the back, tab into place, bring the head forward. Now, before you bring this panel down, what you want to do is bring the arms up, and it's going to slot into place there. Trying to do this in such a way that will not cause that panel to pop off, because there's no pins here. Everything's like on friction posts and stuff. Now, I'm going to leave that up for a second. We're going to rotate up the smokestacks, just like so. rotate the forearms around so that the fists are facing inward, and then you just flop out. Unfortunately, again, the fists just friction into place, so they don't lock into place. And as you move them around, they do have a tendency to want to flop inward like that. So there's that. Let me adjust the camera ever so slightly. And let's pop out the matrix real quick. And believe it or not, it can actually hold in the figure's hand. So let me just close this up. You want to fold that up. And then there are two tabs there that will go into the parts of the arm joint there. And what we can do is, because this is all on ball joints, you can actually fold the arms in and it can hold, Prime can hold the matrix if I can, do this. There we go. So it's always nice when they include a matrix. It's even nicer when Optimus Prime can hold it. So to get that back inside, take it out of the hands, flip this panel up, and when going to vehicle mode or putting the matrix away, what is nice is there's a little nub in there that you can just use your thumbnail and flip it out. And then again, this will just peg up right in there. And at least on my copy, this matrix came attached to Prime. So just don't go crazy looking for it in a packaging or something. Just right. Tell me I've been putting it in backwards. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. That could have been part of the problem is I may have had the matrix upside down. But it definitely does want to the handles sit into those grooves. So do that, pull that up, back into place. Now, let's bring the axe in. One thing they don't show in the instructions, there's a little tabbing right there that the axe can tab into. And here you have, Optimus just chilling out. And they do throw this in the instructions if you want. The smokestacks are removable. They come attached in the packaging, at least in mine. So you can just have them doing a little pew, 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 pew. Take a quick look at the head there. Yep. Not exactly to what we've seen thus far, but that's actually a really cool Optimus Prime noggin. So let's get the smokestack back up. And I'm sure you can rotate these forward in vehicle mode for a little bit of a action attacky thing. Now, if you remember, I did mention that the fists do have like to fold inward. And unfortunately, as you attach the axe, this is when it becomes really noticeable. So just slot the axe over the hand. You can see how it does kind of meld in, if that makes sense. So it is kind of cool. But as you start posing the figure around, yeah, you can see right there, like a little, it'll want to swap inward. But oh, there's a little bit of a waist joint there. I didn't notice that. But yeah, so um, you're going to have to fiddle with it a few times to get it, straight. But I really do like this. I like this figure a lot. And let me just give you my final thoughts right now. Yeah, we're doing this a little bit on the quick side because I know today's Prime Day. A whole bunch of Transformers 1 stuff went up for pre-order. So let me give you the bullet points. Much better than the Studio Series figure. This should be the A-level figure that's going to be on shelves, not that other Optimus Prime. A lot of fun. Now, of course, one thing I do want to mention is I don't know if you can hear that through my earbuds, but you do have that simple figure rattle where it's the wheels, the casters on the for the wheels are shaking around. That's a small thing. I mean, this is fun. It's durable. It's got an interesting transformation. I really enjoy it. Um, Here's the thing. Last time I checked, and this was like last night, for whatever reason, they have the other three Prime changers in the wave up for $19.99. Prime is going for $44.99. Maybe that has to do with the fact that they have it under the Admiral code name and they're getting it confused with one of the more involved gimmick figures. I don't know. But upon ordering this from Amazon, I spent some time with customer service, and they said once it was shipped and delivered, to come back to them and they'll adjust the price. My advice is wait until the price is corrected on its own. It doesn't help to message Amazon customer service and say, hey, what's up? But really, do not pay $44 for this. Um, Other than that, there's really not much more I can say. There's going to be a lot of Transformers 1 uh, stuff dropping, but but within this week. I really hope you guys will stick around and catch the rest of my reviews. I think that's going to be the entire week is me doing Transformers 1. So yeah, that's about it for the review. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. Helps with the algorithms. I have a Patreon, www.patreon.com/truckdog1999. $1 a month, $12 a year. You're helping me help you. But as I always say, if you can't afford the $1 a month, $12 a year, your views are more than thanks enough. The subscriptions, the subscriptions are very important as 83 to 88% of my views come from people who are not subscribed. So if you only roll in for those first early reviews, you're really, not helping me that much. Stick around, check out everything. Check out, stuff like this. The guys who get those early reviews, even if I get something up before them, when they put up the video, they get like exponentially more views in the first hour when theirs goes up than when mine goes up, even though I was first. And I hate to say first or whatever and stuff like that, but that nowadays is really what it comes down to. So, once again, please subscribe, check out my videos, share them, go to sites, have them put them up. It really does help. Once again, this is your old pal Chuck for Transformers 1 Optimus Prime / Orion Pax. We will see you next time.